Good afternoon, dear students. Let's start our lectures then. So, how many of you are here? 10 of you. Is my voice enough clear to you, students? Do you hear me?
Yes.
If yes,
I'm hearing you.
yes, let's start then. So, students, today we're going to focus on British architecture. We will take some examples of,
Yes.
some
Yes.
some buildings which are situated in Britain, and we will discuss some moments of those buildings. First of all, tell me, have you ever heard about Stonehenge? Who has heard about Stonehenge? What do you know about it?
About what?
Stonehenge. Have you ever heard anything about Stonehenge?
No.
No. Okay, that's good. I'm going to open one PowerPoint slide. Can you see it? Can you see or no, students?
No.
What about now? Can you see it?
No.
Okay. Wait a minute, please. I'm going to this one. What about now? Can you see this slide now?
We are waiting for it.
Can you see or no?
Yes. Now it's yes, yes.
Now you can see. Good, very good. So, students, it is a famous destination of Britain which is named Stonehenge. It is situated in England and it is one of the most popular buildings in the world. It is popular architectural building of the whole European continent, which is situated in England. It takes you about 4 hours to reach Stonehenge from London. It is in the northern part of the country. Even today, many people are not sure how Stonehenge was built, who built it, how was it built. These facts are not clear, but there are some possibilities, there are some opinions about structure of Stonehenge. The first one, and probably the one which is true, is that Stonehenge was built by Druids. Druids were people, religious people, who gathered at one place to conduct religious ceremonies. And those people treated sick people. They could not read or write, but they knew some religious ceremonies by heart. And people say that it was a place where Druids conducted their religious ceremonies, or they sacrificed some people, some animals in the sake of God. Even today, Druidism is not died, it is alive. If you visit Stonehenge, you can see a Druid man who is ready to show you some moments of religious ceremony, which they had before. what about other possibilities? What did people do in Stonehenge? There is one opinion that ancient people in England observed stars from Stonehenge. Some people say this, but no one is sure on this opinion. Another possibility, another
Mm.
opinion is related to some very, how to say, not true, untrue, possibilities that aliens from another planet came and constructed it. To tell you the truth, I doubt to
Mm.
this idea because I don't believe any aliens and they are coming and constructing. But there is such opinion, one version. And another opinion is related to the fact that Stonehenge was used to show time, like it showed time. According to shade falling of Stonehenge, people could tell time. So you see, there are such opinions. Wait, Kutinglos, such opinions related to Stonehenge. Stonehenge meant hanging,
Mm.
from Old Anglo-Saxon language, it means hanging stones. If you see Stonehenge from very far away, it seems to you that stones are hanging. That's why, it is named Stonehenge. Historians say that Stonehenge was constructed in three phases. It is opinion of Mr. Atkinson. You see some phases. But I every time think about it, how these huge, big stones were carried at the time. It is very
Mm.
there was no any crane, there was no any modern technology at the time, but such big stones were carried and gathered at one place. That's why it is still mystery, and people are not sure how it was built, and probably no one will know about it concretely. As I mentioned to you, mystery for the scientist. It is a mystery for the scientists as well because no one knows. I think you heard about Merlin. Maybe you watched as a
Yes.
film related to Merlin.
So,
Yes, some people say that Merlin built it. I'm not sure about this fact as well. Some people say that it was a Roman temple, and if you see the slide, it is written here UFO, unknown flying object built, constructed this Stonehenge. So no one is sure. What about today? Today, still people visit Stonehenge, they take photos. It is a touristic destination. If you visit someday England, if you go to Stonehenge, you can enjoy the beauty and mystery of this beautiful place, students. Anyway, it is related to history, it is related to some mystery, and it is very interesting to see this building from real position. Sorry for this pause, students. Now the second building, it is Hadrian's Wall. I want to tell some information about this construction, this building. It is one of the ancient construct. Can you see this slide, students? Are you here? Can you see this presentation, students? Something has happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the wall, Hadrian's Wall. And more, some parts of the wall you can see about. It is Roman construction which was built by Roman emperor named Hadrian. When he conquered the British Isles, he wanted to keep northern attacks away, and he decided to construct Hadrian's Wall, students. And it was a defensive barrier to protect northern Britain from hasty barbaric invaders. It was one of serious, the serious achievement of the Romans era, because they were able to construct very good wall to defend their own country. Who was Hadrian? I said, I mentioned he was emperor himself, ruled a country for some years, and but he was very strong, powerful emperor, by the way, and he believed in the idea that peace is achieved through strength. If you are enough strong, you can achieve peace. Like it was his idea, his belief. And as you can see, Hadrian himself, emperor, Roman emperor, it was built by over 7,000 soldiers in 5 years. And they say, historians say that some soldiers even died after hard work to build Hadrian's Wall. But anyway, the wall was constructed in 5 years period. The wall was 15 feet high and 8 feet thick. The height would vary by location. What about today? Today, some part of the Roman. What happens then? Okay, then after some years, when Emperor Hadrian left the country, when he stopped ruling the country, the Hadrian's Wall was forgotten about and it was abandoned. Hadrian suffered from heart failure and his the wall's importance declined and people forgot about that wall. It is a pity. Today there are some remains, some ruins of this wall still can be seen in the British Isles. It is a popular destination of the British people. Yes, we cannot see the wall in full in full flesh, but anyway, some ruins can be seen, and it is one of the it is one of the proof that the Roman Britain was strong, Roman Britain was powerful, and Romans tried to develop the British Isles in their way. As you know, Romans, for example, constructed some roads with pebbles. They built some baths in the country. They changed lives of people, and maybe they brought their own civilization. It was Roman civilization which changed the lives of people. And we can say that Romans tried to do their best to make lives of British people better. These two buildings I wanted to focus on for today. Students, if you have any questions, you can ask related to Hadrian's Wall and what? What was another other? The Hadrian's Wall and Stonehenge. If you are interested in anything, you may ask. At the end of our lecture, I wanted to focus on one thing, that British architecture is not lost. Even if you if you walk in the streets of London, you can see that old decoration of ancient time is still kept in London. They didn't destroy anything. They didn't destroy their culture, their architecture. They are still keeping their British architectural traditions, and that is one of the most remarkable things related to British architecture. It is a pity that sometimes we change our architectural style. For example, I look at old Bukhara buildings and I suffer from it, that we are changing decoration, style of Bukhara architecture. That is not a good thing. We should keep architectural style of any country, of any city for the future people, for the future generation. And what is that is done by British architects, they are not going to change anything. That is very remarkable and respectable, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, please, students, if you have any questions, I am ready to answer. Like a home task will be to look for more information about Hadrian's Wall, about Stonehenge, about St. Paul's Cathedral, about Buckingham Palace. These four buildings are the most popular in the British Isles, in Britain. Some words about Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is a palace where Queen lives. It is in the center of London. If flag is off, it means that Queen is away. If flag is on, it means that Queen is here. I mean there at the Buckingham Palace. And some words about Westminster Abbey, which is situated in the center of London. It is a place where demons, what was the word? Of their coronation, yes, coronations of the queens and kings are conducted. Every new queen or king is coronized at Westminster Abbey. Do you remember the film, students, where it was Mr. English? The film was named Mr. English, Savage. There was Savage, a French person who came, stole crown of British queen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you remember? And when he was also about to be coronized at Westminster Abbey, and Mr. English took the crown and he himself
Uh,
coronized. Those events happened at Westminster Abbey. I can talk for hours about British architecture, but time is limited, and that's why ask questions. I'm ready to answer. I see that you don't have any questions. Are you here with me? Are you here?
yes, yes.
That's good.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I heard some men's, men's voice. That's good. Uh, Finally, in our last lecture, there was no any student, but today he joined us. That's good. Do you know translation of the word abbey? Abbey. What does it mean?
A bait.
Yes, abbey. A double B E Y. Abbey. Abbatlik, abbatstva. That is a word which is pure English word. Famous English people, writers, poets are buried there. For example, William Shakespeare was buried at Westminster Abbey. There is special corner, poets' corner, writers' corner, where famous people were buried. And coronation ceremony is conducted at Westminster Abbey. And finally, it is museum where tourists go and enjoy the beauty of the Abbey. But it is a pity that for getting a ticket, you can just stand in a queue for a day. So many people visit, want to go into Westminster Abbey. As a popular destination, just look some more information about Westminster Abbey, Hadrian's Wall, Buckingham Palace, Stonehenge, and St. Paul's Cathedral. That is your task. Then in seminar classes, we will discuss moments with you. Students, if you do not have any questions, we're going to finish our lecture. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Next lecture will be held on Thursday. I will send you links. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.